Well, recently I swapped all my XRP into XLM. Personally, I'm tired of hearing all the hype. I'm over it. 99% of the YouTube channels out there are all hyping XRP. 1% talks about the others. And then you have a very few amount of channels talking about everything with no bias to one in particular. Of course, through all of them, you have those who are trying to sell their trading strategies and their programs and their courses and all this other horse shit. When I'm investing, I look at performance. I look at the history of it. I look at the track record. I look at the resume and due diligence. If it's one thing that I've noticed with XRP, having been in the space now since August, September, I'll tell you this: XRP and Ripple are two separate things. Yeah, Ripple might be doing stuff. Okay. What's XRP doing? Well, not shit. Does Ripple need XRP? Nope. What's it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. I've learned a few things. Back in the precious metals arena, all the hype was based around silver. When I first got in, what did I do? Stack silver like a mad dog. All the channels were talking about silver. How many channels actually talked about gold? Where's the money at? It's in gold. After I did more homework, more research, studied my history, I came to the conclusion that gold is the winner. What's the winner right now? Gold. And with silver, once again, it's all hype. Pump it and pump it and pump it and pump it, and nothing ever freaking happens. Well, people are already starting to call me crazy for what I did. And it's a conclusion that I came to as a result of months of research. I've heard all the arguments from both sides. All hype, all pump, all just ridiculous nonsense that's been ongoing for years and years and years and years with XRP. It brings back those old memories from the silver days, when that whole time I should have been in on gold and holding very little silver. As a result of seeing the light one day, I spent a vast amount of time and even more energy liquidating my silver into gold. Best thing I ever did. That said, taking it all into account, I've made this decision based on past experience. When there's a bunch of hype and the masses are all flooding into an asset, I need to be looking elsewhere. Granted, this is a crypto market. Works a little bit differently. Hype and pump goes a long way, but it's very short-lived. But at the end of the day, you know what, man? Numbers don't lie. 100,000 XLM at 40 cents. Do the math. 100,000 XLM at 80 cents. 100,000 at $1. If you're a betting man and you go to the horse races and you show up to the races to find that the horses are all racing carrying carriages or drawing carriages, pulling carriages, you get the drift. What are you betting on? The horse or the carriage? The carriage on its own can't do shit. The horse on its own can. Remember, it's just a horse race, not a horse and carriage race. And that's why I've come to the conclusion that Stellar and XLM have come to the race without all the bullshit. They just got a horse in the race. And who do you think will win? I'm tired of betting. I'm investing. I'm tired of being told all the great things that you can do and not being shown all the great things that you're doing. XLM has been showing, proving, performing, and doing. What's XRP been doing? Even since the swap that I made yesterday, I'm up. So even if I did go back into XRP, I'd have more XRP. And it's funny because I didn't have to pay anybody for some fancy pants program at $500 some odd a year to figure that out. I feel very, very good about my decision. Like an enormous weight has been lifted from my shoulders. Should something occur so as to change my mind, then so be it. I am remaining open-minded. I've heard all the stories. I've had it up to here with all the hype. I won't tolerate it anymore. And I'm really sick of that squinty-eyed mouthpiece Garninghouse standing up there regurgitating the same bullshit that he's been saying for God knows how freaking long. I'm fucking over it. Reminds me also of a whole plethora of other things, all of which I've witnessed in the past, time and times again. And then we have this cult, this freaking cult following, this army behind it. Man, again, reminds me of the silver and gold community, man. Oh, you need to have both, man. You need to have both. Meanwhile, they have a warehouse full of silver and a pocket full of gold. It's sitting on silver for freaking 20 plus years till it actually makes moves where you're in a positive. When you start on a Monday with a bag of gold, you end up on a Friday with a bigger bag of gold. That seems like the better investment, doesn't it? So I'm sticking with XLM. And until my mind becomes changed through proof and evidence, I won't be swayed. This is my opinion. Stellar's been conquering the world, and nobody bats an eye. Ripple just talks a bunch of shit, and everybody's focused on him. Tired of being played. Don't feel like a sheep anymore. You know, it's funny, in a comment on one of my videos from years ago, back with the whole convid thing, a comment that stuck with me ever since. I'm sure you're right and everybody else is wrong. Everyone was wrong and I was fucking right. And it's aged very well. I'm not saying I'm going to be right this time. I could be full of shit. And again, I reserve the right to change my mind at any time. But that evidence that would justify me changing my mind hasn't yet presented itself. Therefore, I'm justified in making the move that I made. I still hold a little XRP, like 145 of them, that I got for free in the last time I made my swaps. Not bad for a rookie. Kidding. Trading is trading, man. Investing is investing. You gotta power through all the hype and the bullshit. The same things always apply to everything else. You just gotta figure out the order in which it applies. And that's all I have to say today. Till next time, see you.